Hello, my name is Andres Hotman. I'm from English Education Department, and in this time, I'm gonna show my presentation talking about converse antonyms, symmetry and reciprocity, and expression of quantity. So, let's get started. Okay, start from converse antonyms. Converse antonyms is the pairs of words or the reversal of a relationship in words. And each sentence of pair had the same subject and different predicates. So, in make a sentence, we must find two verb or two subject that we can make converse antonyms in the sentence. For example, buy and sell. We buy a magazine at a bookstore, and the bookstore sell a magazine to us. The second example is teach and learn. My mother teach me how to cooking, and I learn how to cooking from my mother. They are said to be opposite just because they fall under the context of antonym. In make a sentence, you must have a word that have a relation in each other. In the context of sentence, occasionally the same verb can be supposed as a relational pair. For example, in a word married, John married Mary and Mary married John. Okay, let's move to the next topic. There is symmetry and reciprocity. A special kind of converseness is the use of a single term in a symmetrical relationship. In this form, if you want to make a sentence, you must get the focus to the word and make it with a similar meaning. For example, Jane is neighbor of James, and the reversal is James is neighbor of Jane. And this relationship can also be expressed as Jane and James are neighbors. So, the important things that you should know about this form is come from the subject. When you make a sentence, you must know the subject is always have a similar meaning in each other. For the example, the truck is similar to the bus, and the bus is similar to the truck. This relationship can also be expressed as the truck and the bus are similar. So, as what I said before, the subject must have a similar meaning to each other. The truck and the bus. Got it? Okay, let's go to the next example. Car speed is different with motorcycle speed, and motorcycle speed is different with car speed. So, in this sentence, we got two compare of sentence that have a similar meaning in each other sentence. And this relationship can also be expressed as car speed and motorcycle speed are different. Okay, the last topic is talking about expression of quantity. Expression of quantity that are used with both countable and uncountable nouns tell us how many or how much or something there is. And expression of quantity, there have two important things that you should know and you have to learn it. The first one is countable nouns. Countable nouns are the ones treated as separate items that can be counted, and we can use them in singular and plural forms. For example, books, book, friends, friend, etc. And the second is uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are a whole or mass and cannot be separated or counted. So we only use a singular form. For example, advice, water, salt, and knowledge. And I'll give you an examples. The first one is few and little. Few is the category of countable and little is the category of uncountable. So in that words, few and little have the same meaning. In bahasa it means sedikit. For example, she has very few references. She needs more. And the example for a word little is he has very little money. He needs to make a new loan. So if you want to make a sentence use few and little, don't forget to add a word very because it can be supported as a negative form. Another example is a few and a little. Same with a few and little, but a few and a little is a positive form of the uncountable and countable. For example, there are a few people behind me, and I only have a little experience eating with chopstick. So, if we want to use a few and a little in the sentence, we should know about the positive form of the sentence. And another example is many and much. Many is the category of countable and much is the category of uncountable. If you want to use many and much, you should know how to use it. It's used when you're talking about a great or large quantity. Many and much have a same meaning, but in the sentence, have a different structure. For example, how many times do I have to tell you? Second example, how many roses did you buy? And there are so many things to do. If you want to make a sentence use many, you should know about the object and the items can be separated and can be counted. And the second is much. How much do you need? There is too much stuff on the shelf. And the hot air balloon needs much fire to fly. So in the sentence, if you want to use much, you must get the focus to the object and the item that cannot be separated and cannot to be counted. Okay, that's all about our presentation from Group 2, talking about Chapter 5, Lexical Relation, from the book Introducing English Semantics by Cradler. Thank you.